So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and I'm continuing down the Chinese tank destroyer line. Finally got off the 60G, which was the tier 5, big boxy, pretty good gun on it, but big and boxy, and geez, no armor, so it just got killed all the time. Didn't like that one at all. And now have unlocked the tier 6, which is WZ-131G FT. Now it's a bit of a weird one because it's kind of based on the Type 62, but actually is called the WZ-131, and that's largely because they're the same tank. WZ-131 and the Type 62 are in reality the same vehicle, just with different designations depending on, I think it's factory and army designation, but basically the same vehicle. So this thing, being that it's based on a light tank, is actually pretty light, which is unsurprising, I guess, but it's a true ambusher. So, but we're getting ahead of ourselves, so let's take a look at it. So go back to the tech tree. Yeah, we're here at tier 5. Obviously we've got the excellent Su-76G, which I've kept. I think it's fantastic fun, really enjoying that. The 60G, which I thought was a complete dog, and so hopefully it's good, bad, good, bad, good, hopefully. WZ-131G FT, which leads on to the T-34 2G, the WZ-111111111 FT, etc, etc. So let's have a look. Is it genuine? A project for a tank destroyer based on the Type 62 tank, also known as the WZ-13. I just said that. Was developed in 1963. Like the basic vehicle, this tank destroyer was designed to fight in the mountainous and boggy areas of South China with multiple bridges. There's no information about any produced prototypes. It's a fake tank! Donald was right. It's fake, I tell you. Yeah, it's a fake tank. Knew it would be. That's what the FT means. FT means it's not fighting tank or anything like that. It's fake tank. But it's a nice looking fake tank. Don't you agree? I think it's a really pretty looking tank. Anyway, they're getting ahead of ourselves. So, research wise, sadly you have to unlock the tracks to get the Top Gun. That is pretty sure. It's not a bad grind actually. You've only got one extra set of tracks, extra engine, radio. I think you pretty much got unlocked from the beginning, and at least I think it is. It certainly was on mine. It's that because it's, oh look at it, it's on everything. So if you worked your way down any of the Chinese line, you'll have this radio. It's the same radio. In fact, it's the same one as on the 60G. So yeah, you'll have this radio. So from the start, from stock, you get the 85mm gun, which was on the previous, the 60G, is a very capable gun. It's they rate it as a tier 6 gun, but then they rate it as a tier 7 gun, and it probably is. It's got some decent pen, decent damage. It's a pretty good gun. But this thing, this gun here, 100mm 59-100 TG FT. Wow, what a mouthful. This is a brute of a gun. Absolute brute. And you want to get this as quickly as you possibly can. So, not a bad little grind, all things considered. It is tier 6, so you've got to expect to be able to have to work a little bit to get the full glory of a tank at tier 6. Let me just take a look at the two guns in a little bit more detail. So, 85mm is your stock gun. This is, as I say, it's exactly the same gun as you had at the top tier on the 60G at tier 5. It's a pretty good gun. 12.5 rate of fire, 145mm of pen with the standard round, 220 with heat as its premium round, and 43 with HE. 180 average damage, 0.36 dispersion, and it feels slightly worse than 0.36. The shell has a habit of dipping or going off into the stratosphere, but the aim time is excellent. 1.7 seconds is really, really good. But as I say, this is really where this tank comes into its own, is its top gun. The top gun on this, the 100mm, 7.5 rate of fire, 181 penetration with standard rounds, 241 with APCR, which is its premium, and 50 with HE. 250 average damage and 330 with the HE. 0.36 dispersion is nothing spectacular, but it's perfectly usable, and aim time is a very good 2 seconds. Now, you may, if you've been lucky enough to get a Hype 59, recognize this gun, because basically this the gun you get on the TD, the Tier 6 TD, is the same as you get on the Hype 59, the Type 59, the legendary Chinese Tier 8 premium tank, and it's actually better than a Tier 8 premium tank's gun. So both 100mm, because they're the same gun. In fact, you've got 6.9 rounds per minute on the Type 59, 7.5 on the TD. Same penetration, 181, 241, 50. Same damage, 250, 250, 330. Dispersion on the 59 is worse, 0.39 versus 0.36. And the aim time is also worse, 2.9 versus 2. So this Tier 6 TD basically has a better gun than a Tier 8 medium tank, which is quite extraordinary when you think about it. Okay, so the Type 59 gets preferential matchmaking, so we'll never see Tier 10s, but even so, this is a Tier 8 premium tank, not this, which is a Tier 6 tank destroyer. So, same gun. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. So I've got a pretty decent crew in here now. They haven't got Brothers in Arms yet, but they're on their second skill. This was the one I started, if you've seen some of the earlier videos I did, where I trained up, or started to train up a new crew in some of my premium heavy tanks. This was a crew. In fact, I've just restarted another crew because I know I'm going to keep a few of these lower tier Chinese TDs, and so I want crews to put in them. So yeah, I could use the Chinese tank destroyer, the premium one that I have, but it's so good I want to keep a decent crew. It's so much fun to play. Eddie rolled up. So with a decent crew, I am getting a DPM which is not particularly brilliant, of 2.173. It's not a high DPM machine. It's just a very good, capable machine. That's with a gun rammer as well. Aim time is now down to 1.92, which is excellent. Only -5 gun depression. That's one of its limitations, of course. Gun traverses are very good, 41.72, and rate of fire has gone up to 8.69. So very, very good indeed. However, the price to play for this excellent gun, otherwise it would be seriously OP, is its armour and also its hit points. It only has 550 hit points, which I think is one of the lowest at its tier of any TD. So yeah, not good at all in terms of hit points. Bearing in mind this is a Tier 6, so it will see Tier 8s, and there are Tier 8s that could potentially one-shot you on 550, particularly since you have very, very limited armour. Although it's lovely and angled, looks very neat, it's based on a light tank, remember, so it only has 35mm of frontal armour and 20 and 20 on the side and rear. If you see one of these things, load the HE and you will wreck it, especially if you can get a side or a rear of it. Absolutely deadly. Let's hop over to Tanks GG and look at whether there's any kind of effective angling you can do. So here we're on Tanks GG. Let's have a look at its armor profile, and yeah, well, it hasn't really got any, has it? So that lower plate, 30mm of armor, it's angled back nicely, but it's only 36 still. Upper plate, 35mm of armor. You're getting 43 when it's straight at you. If we angle it a bit, you know, we might just, if we're lucky, get up to 50. But really, no armor to speak of. Around the gun mantle here is pretty good. In fact, very good. So that's about the only place you might get a bounce, is off the lower section of the gun. But everything else is just, yeah, not really going to do anything. Side, you know, 20mm is 20mm. You can't polish a turd. The tracks might eat some. 15mm space plus 16 underneath. But you know, even if you angle this, you're getting these things are paper. Look at the roof, 16, so you'll get one-shotted by artillery. In fact, I have a game where you're going to see that. Yeah, it's not an armoured tank, and really you've got your only defence, your only armour in a sense, is to keep hidden, keep moving, don't get shot at. So no, not really any angling can be done with that armour. It's very, very limited. Now that said, you do on the odd occasion get bounces in it. I have had a couple of bounces when I least expected it, but you cannot rely on it. What you need to make sure is you use the mobility and the concealment of this tank, which is lucky because it's actually a very mobile tank, or tank destroyer. 20.35 weight. 430 engine gives you a very, very nice 21.13 power ratio, which is kind of medium tank speed. It's very, very good, and a top speed of 50 and 18 in reverse. Remember, reverse is really important in a TD. It's one of the reasons why I don't really like the Hellcat anymore, is because it got nerfed in reverse. So the ability to fire a shell and to back away as quickly as you possibly can is critical to the survival of most tank destroyers. So 18 going backwards is actually really good. And traverse speed is outstanding, 49.19. Good luck any light tanks trying to circle you. You can spin round almost as quickly as they can. Fantastic. Concealment wise, now I have got a camo net here, which is giving me 15. Yeah, so it's basically 23% concealment with a camo net. I haven't put any paint on this yet. Actually, let's do that because I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this tank, so let's just do that while I'm here, and we can have a look at the values. I know I should have waited until it came on sale, but who knows when camo comes on sale. Right, so putting that extra bit of camo on, gets our concealment up to 42.2 when stationary. So that's with the camo net kicking in, and you can see this crew hasn't got any camo skills yet. That's going to be my next skill set on this tank. So you probably get over 50% with decent crew in this. Spotting view range is a base what's that, 350. 350, yeah, 350, which is not brilliant, but it's acceptable. And you can see with binos, and once I've built out the crew a bit better, I'll get my view range pretty much up to maximum view range, which is great. The signal is only 600, which is a little bit on the low side, but nobody really cares about that. So you can see my equipment of choice on this. I put a rammer, binos, and camo net, and my loadout is 37.3, which seems to be kind of where I am with this tank. So let me take it out and show it in action. Okay, Al Haloof, we're bottom of the pile. Tier 8 game. Do you know what? I'm going to be a bit ballsy and try and avoid that PT-25. What is he spinning on the spot? He's driving across the side going help, but actually he's getting almost running off into the village. Where is he going? Is he new around here? Sue's going the same place as me. Ah, shit. Bloody hell. Engine knocked out. That's the trouble with no armour. Fix my engine. Great, this is all over. Wow, that's pretty intense. Good thing nothing had a big gun. That KV's isolated though, he needs somebody to protect him on the other side. I can't do it. Ah! Too busy picking the map and didn't get a chance to pull the trigger. He's dead. We were doing alright for that moment. If that T-34-1 had actually supported him on the other side, probably would have been alright there. So I'm one shot pretty much to everything. Come on, pull forward. That's not going to go well. Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Do you know what happened there? I actually scratched my leg because I got a real itch, and I didn't get my hand back on the on the trigger quick enough. Ah, what a it's gonna be a loss because we're just surrounded. This guy's quite a good player, but don't see he's got much chance here again. He's on 44 health. If they didn't sense they'd fire HE at him. Come on, fire. Oh. Yeah, shot in the bum. Yeah, that was it. Never mind. Just no armour on the on this Chinese TD. It's a great gun, good fun to play, but with no armour, you need the support around you. So we've got Big Dick, we got Duelist, Fire for Effect, and Bruiser. Actually finished top on the team, 1560 damage, 2 kills, 448. Yeah, it's tier 6 tank, remember, in a tier 8 game, so finished top. 6 shots, 6 hits, 6 for 1560. We took 7 hits. Amazingly, 2 didn't penetrate us. How the hell? How the hell? I've no idea how I bounced with 35mm of frontal armour. 25,000 credits, just over 19,000 profit, and 672 XP. Yeah. Let's try again. Okay, so here we are on Fisherman's Bay. On the surface, this is an ideal map for this tank. Lots of cover, pretty big. So we should be able to get the maximum out of this tank. So it even has a log on the back. Well, it's more like a stick actually rather than a log, isn't it? And you're bending it too. Yeah. So in theory, don't go to my... keep going, Mr. AMX. Dig yourself in. Whoa. Couldn't quite aim in time there. That was a pretty good shot. Well, 3 for 3 so far. See, the reload time is not fantastic, but it's pretty reasonable. So almost had a shot there, just didn't quite feel comfortable with the shot. A, you don't want to be giving your position away. B, the reload is 6.9 seconds, so you want to make sure when you hit well. There's a lot of tanks over on this side of the map. Nothing much back at the other side at all. We're completely... there's our stealth tank again. No, he's too far back. Okay, let's push. Probably going to need to get into the middle to support the left flank. Oh, how did that miss? Oh, that's a... hello. Come on, stay there. He's tracked, good. Probably hit him there. Got him. That's good. Is that S1 still there? Ah. He's dead, pretty much. Right, so we need to get in the centre because the enemy, we've won this flank pretty much. You can see the enemy are pushing down the left flank. And I've shown games before now where we should have won. Is that the AMX that spotted us? Probably was. Oh, a poke. Spotted again, you're kidding me. And then one-shotted by the artillery. That was stupid. That was really stupid. I'm not quite sure how I was spotted because I fired way back on that bush. But maybe somebody could see me somewhere else on the map. One-shotted by the artillery. They're much weaker artillery than they are. But we had a pretty good game there. 1,195 damage. No kill. Did we get a kill? Yeah, we got one kill. Okay. And it looks like we should win. It's just annoying. We could have sat in the middle there and taken apart those heavies as they head towards the R cap. But should have, could have, should have kept moving. I kept saying it's a lightly armed TD. Lightly armoured TD. You can't take any hits, especially not from a HE shell from a big artillery piece like the M44. Hey ho. Alright, back with the result. So there you go, that was a win. Third class, we got 5 for effect. Did 1,518 damage, 1 kill, 617 base XP. Finished 4th on the team for XP. 9 shots, hit with 7, penned with 7. 1,500 damage, as we said. Just took that one hit. One-shotted by the M44. Who said artillery's been nerfed? 28,500 credits. 21 profit, and 1,800 XP. So yeah, just annoying. I could have done so much more with that if I hadn't. Why did I stand still? Why did I stand still? Hey ho, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Never mind. This should, on paper, be a good position for us to be in. If I can get up on that dune behind us, then that would be lovely. That Odo's going up there. Oh, I'm trying to get out of the way. Yeah, is he going up there? He is going up there. Darn. Look room for a little one. Okay, oh blimey, look at all our heavies going out to the right. Wow. Nobody's covering the middle? You've got to be kidding me. There is artillery, but only one. He's a Hummel. He knows his business. According to the stats, he gets 21.1 kills per game. Sorry, 21. Bloody hell. 2.1 kills per game. That's a pretty good ratio. In fact, it's an extremely good ratio. I can't get my gun down on him. Well, that's a good start. Our 12-ton evaporated straight away. Can't get any shots on that fella. He's down the dip. Really? An OI sitting on the top of a rock. Oh joy. Ah! Where'd that shell go? Did I say the aim time was on, or the accuracy was on this thing? It lied. That's better. And he's down. Good. Where's that T43, T34-3 going? Ooh. Keep an eye on that 43. Keep saying 43, T34-3. At some point he's going to make a move, I'm sure. It's tight. It's a really tight game. That T34-3 is just not giving me enough. It's inconsiderate of him, frankly. Why is the IS attacking? No wonder these games are lost so many times. Here we go. Hey, actually hit him. The way I get excited about there is generally you wait for the shot, don't you, and then it doesn't actually come off. Come on, he's tracked there. Ah. Can't quite get any more than the top of his turret. That was frustrating. Could have... Ah, he's down. Oh, that's his buddy. This fella's gone. Didn't realise he'd gone. Didn't realise I had a shot on him then. Come on, reload, 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 I want you. Ah! Don't believe it, tracked him. Come on, back of the engine compartment. 65 health, you're kidding me. Come on, I want him. Oh, somebody else got him. I don't believe it. He was mine. He was my baby. Sure enough, those guys who went and attacked have died. Good move. So we've done 1400 damage. We are bottom tier after all, so, you know. Can we get a shot on that fellow? We can if he's... Oh, that was unlucky. Move back. Oh, this is a risky shot. Ah, where did that one go? That one went low. Oh, we've reloaded with a skill round, which isn't good. 3 minutes left. This is not going to be a win, I don't think. Which is a real shame because we've had a cracking game. Oh, swing round. No. So we're probably going to get spotted in a minute. Mind you, it is a KV. A bit worried about this fella here. He's the one that's worrying me. This is Russian. No, I've been spotted. Shit, shit, shit. Let's move. Good. Ah, they took each other apart. Take out the one that's one-shottable. Let's move. Artillery's taken down, that's not good. There's less than 2 minutes left. Trouble is, UDES is virtually dead. They have artillery and we have none. I missed him. Oh my goodness me, he died. Oh, missed him as he came in and he took out my blinking driver. What's our UDES doing? He should be hiding. Oh, good grief. He's gonna die. No way. 42 seconds. He's got it. No. No. He's been chased by their UDES. Oh, they've missed. See, oh, he's missed again. 27 seconds. Can he escape? No, there's another one. Oh, shoot, he missed. There's another one. Oh my word, keep running. Oh, he's hit a rock. Oh no, 11 seconds. Oh. Oh, for that rock. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Well, hit the tank that's charging is probably a good idea for a start, Dom. Bloody hell. Oh well. We got a 5 for effect out of that. We finished top of the team, 2,034 damage, 1 kill, 462 XP, 22 shots fired, only hit with 12 and penned with 9. Took 3 hits, they all penned because no armour. 28,000 credits, did fire a little bit of premium, 14,000 profit, and 693 XP. So there you go. That is the Tier 6 WZ-131G FT. It's quite a nice little TD. I really like it. No armour, but the gun is pretty good and it's quite sneaky. So actually I quite enjoy playing it. I'm tempted to keep it, but at the moment I'm keeping... I could end up keeping a whole load of these Chinese tanks. Well, unless you know that's true. I'm keeping the Tier 4 I think for the moment. Not the Tier 5 because that's horrible. We'll see how it goes. I may keep it, may not, but it's a really nice TD. Now again, caveat is I've got a decent crew in this. They're now on their second skills, almost 75%. Well, in fact some of them are over 75% on their brothers in arms skill. So you know, caveat, because you may not have the best crew. But this tank, remember, has what is technically a Tier 8 gun on it. Certainly a Tier 7 gun. But it's the same gun as the Hype 59 has, and you know that adds something to it. Definitely, absolutely adds something to it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, and if you're new around here, why not click the subscribe button, and then you're very, very welcome. And anybody got any comments about these Chinese fake tanks? I mean TDs? Then let me know. I'd love to hear your comments on them. I think they're actually pretty good. They're not overpowered, but they've got a uniqueness, and that's what you want in a tech tree. You want something that's got something different. If the tanks are all the same, then it's boring. But having a uniqueness is really, really important. So, and I like that in these Chinese tanks. So anyway, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. Gamerdom out.